to be in John chapter 17. And I'll be beginning in the first verse in John 17. Now, Christians, and I don't want to assume what people know or don't know, so I just try to roll things out the way that it is. Now, we get in John 17 to the point where Christ is now approaching his purpose for coming to the earth, which was to die for the sins of men, to bring salvation, redemption, and regeneration to lost men. And also, and primarily, to bring reconciliation, if I didn't say that, between God and his creation, men. Now, so in John 17, verse 1, it says that Jesus spoke these words, lifted up his eyes to heaven, and he said, Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may glorify you. He starts with this. So Christ says, Father. Now, this is one of those things, as it is the case with so much in Scripture, where we read things and don't necessarily glean from it the full import of what it means. Christ addresses God as his Father. Jesus had an earthly father, but he was not of Joseph's seed, but he was not Joseph's seed because he was the Son of God. He was divine. God was the Father of Christ in a way that he is not in a way that God is not a father to us who believe. God was Christ's father by what is referred to as natural generation. In other words, Jesus was the natural son of the divine God that we refer to as the Father. Jesus was his natural son. He was not Joseph's natural son. He was the Father's natural son. We, as believers, are sons of the Father by adoption, not by natural generation, but by adoption. And this is something that we have to keep in mind. And we have to keep in mind because it makes it all the more special for those of us who are believers to understand the special relationship that we have with the Father. Because we can call God our Father just like Christ can, because of what Christ has done for us. Now, he says, Father, the hour has come. The hour has come. Excuse me one second while I get rid of one of these morons here. Hold on. So anyway, moving on. Christ says, Father, the hour has come. The hour. What hour? The hour of his death. The hour of his death. His demise. The hour which is a reflection of his purpose for coming here. Christ came to earth for one reason: to lay down his life. To lay down his life for the sin of men. For the sin of men. So he says that the hour has come. It's interesting to me, and I won't make a big deal about it, but it's interesting to me that he refers to it as the hour. Because when you say hour, it almost carries with it a connotation of a time period which is parenthetical in sort of in a way, meaning that it seems to convey that something has to be done at this hour, but hour also has a beginning and hour has an ending. So when Christ talks about his hour that is to come, that is coming, or that has come, we seem to get the indication that he's about to do something that was put on his schedule, that there was an appointment made for him to keep.